Hey, this video is for the two or three viewers I have. Thought I'd throw a video up asking a question. What's a patriot? You know, the media is talking about, where various political movements, particularly the Tea Party, call themselves patriots all the time. We're Tea Party patriots. We're fighting for the American way, the American value. Um, what exactly is a patriot? Uh, you know, it seems to vary by perception, but it really shouldn't. It should mean something. Um, in my view, a patriot is somebody that stands up for the ideals of a given society. In my case, the American ideals, um, which have been completely hijacked and undermined in every possible way, shape, and form. Tea Party being an example of this type of overtake. Like what the Tea Party represents is basically now a form of, basically it's a form of fascism, a movement to create fascism, um, deregulation of business, expansion and privatization of public interests, prisons, schools, uh, anything that's public, turn it private. Um, but what's interesting is this movement didn't start out that way. The grassroots of this movement, the reason they came about was because of the bank bailouts. Now, why were they mad that the banks were getting bailed out? Well, it's because the banks were foreclosing on everybody. So if you had a mortgage and you were paying $900 a month, the banks decided to randomly increase that interest, which increased your payment. So you went from 900 to like 3,000. Well, of course, you can't pay $3,000, so you lose your house. So the Tea Party, the original protesters or whatever, the Tea Party patriots, were complaining that, well, why would the banks get bailed out and not the people? Well, this message got hijacked, and now the Tea Party is what it is now, which is mostly it's very reminiscent of the American Liberty League, which was something founded in the 30s to oppose FDR, founded by, again, really, really wealthy industrialists, to try to prevent and stop the New Deal in its tracks. Although back then they actually went a step further and they were attempting a fascist coup to overthrow FDR and install a fascist dictatorship here in the U.S. Something nobody knows about. It was basically stopped by one man, a U.S. Marine Corps general named Butler. I'll throw some links down there so you can hear a speech from Butler. An actor reinciting Butler's speech, but whatever, it's his speech. A little documentary on the fascist coup. I'll throw that down there so you can watch it. But anyhow, back on track here. What is a patriot? I think it's somebody that will stand up to a system that is wrong, that is not the values of a given community. Butler did it when he basically saved the republic from a fascist coup, and Edward Snowden, to a point, is doing it now, exposing, the rise of new fascism, but whatever. So yeah, what is a patriot? I'll throw those videos down below so you can watch the thing on Butler. I don't. The news media is completely distorted, and I don't really see any way around it. Even the internet's completely screwed up. Like all the news medias on the internet are terrible. Again, information's out there. You just have to look for it. Um, it's sad. It's sad. What is a patriot?